Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy. I'm a blogger at HealthBeat where I talk about my favorite low-calorie recipes, high-protein meal ideas, and all the tricks, hacks, strategies that I use to lose 20 pounds at the age of 46. If I can lose weight at age 46, I know you can too. And I did it without ever feeling deprived because I truly feel like all the food I ate was so satisfying and so delicious, which is what I love about calorie counting. Today, I actually wanted to go through a full day of eating, except I'm gonna make it a low carb day. Now, I fully embrace carbs. I am not afraid of carbs. I just think it's important to be metabolically flexible to be able to use different macronutrients for energy. So join me, I'll show you what I'm making, I'll show you what I'm eating, and all the calories and macros associated with each meal. So now it's lunch and I am gonna just make an easy lettuce wrap for lunch with some cold cuts. Normally for lunch, I'm a big fan of salads. I eat salad almost every day. Salad with some grilled chicken on top and some Bolthouse Ranch dressing is my go-to. But just for this video, I wanted to change things up a little bit, give you some new ideas, because if you've been following me or if you bought my meal plans, there's only so many ways you can build a salad, right? So I wanted to do something a little bit different today. So with this, the way I build a salad or a wrap, like I'm gonna do right now, is I put my cutting board on top of my scale. That way, when I'm making my sandwich, I just know how much I'm using of each ingredient. So what I've done is I just took out 2 of the outermost leaves from a head of lettuce, and they're pretty good, like they've kept their shape really well. But what I'm gonna do to make the wrap wrappable, if you will, is I'm gonna just cut out the stem part so that they can lay kind of flat on each other. And this is kind of a tough part of the lettuce anyway. So I've got 2 huge lettuce leaves, and I'm just gonna lay them to make a kind of a little bowl, like just end to end with each other. So the first thing I'm gonna add is sprouts, lots of sprouts. You guys, sprouts are a great way to increase the volume of whatever you're eating without very many calories at all. Plus they are packed with nutrients. So that is a ton of sprouts. Now I'm gonna tear out my scales so that I know I'm gonna use 4 ounces of deli turkey. So that is 4 ounces of deli meat. I'm gonna put a little bit of tomato, just some sliced fresh tomato, and lay that across the end. And then 1 tablespoon of light mayonnaise. I love the light mayonnaise. And you don't have to use a tablespoon if you can just weigh 15 grams. So I'm switching that to grams. Okay, so now I have like this huge bowl of filling. So I'm gonna fold it by folding in the ends and then rolling it. Very, oh so carefully. It's gonna be big, but that's okay. We like big, high volume food. So I am gonna put my lettuce cold cut wrap on a plate. And then to keep it low carb, I'm just gonna add a few berries because I do love fruit and I just wanna balance it out a little. We'll get about, whoa, 75 grams of berries, which is great. And then last, I'm gonna add some cucumber. Now, the way I like to do cucumbers is for my dessert, honestly. And I might get a little bit of hate from this because nobody thinks aspartame is healthy. But my favorite way to sweeten the cucumbers is with these little packets, and it's aspartame with dextrose and maltodextrin. But I've tried so many zero-calorie sugars, and I just keep coming back to this because it honestly has the best flavor, no aftertaste, tastes just like sugar, and I can't get enough of it. So apologies in advance. If you like the taste of stevia, do that. That'll be healthier. But what I put on here is a touch of salt, a touch of cinnamon, and then a packet of the sweetener. Guys, this is so good. It sounds weird, but truly, you might be amazed. You should try it. I'll be back in a couple hours for a snack. It is snack time, my favorite time. So I eat 4 times a day. It's really worked well for me, especially trying to really limit myself to eating only during 4 periods of the day. As soon as I start eating between meals and grazing and snacking, I just lose all control. So it works best for me to stick with 4 meals a day. The mid-afternoon snack is always a high protein snack. If I have carbs with it, it's usually fruit or something like that. But today, it'll just be protein. I have a lot of options for protein. Here is my pantry. I've got all these Clean Simple Eats protein powders. And then my other favorite protein powder, UMP, which is so good. And Optimum Nutrition. And then I have a ton of Built Bars. I mean, every time they have a white chocolate Built Bar, I buy them. And so they're stacking up pretty quick. The thing about this Clean Simple Eats, I use that for shakes and ice cream just because they have so many fun flavors. Like we've got Reese's Cup, pumpkin, that one's strawberry, coconut, cookies and cream, cake batter, brownie. So some fun flavors. I use the UMP for like baking and literally licking off of my spoon like a frosting, like I'll make a little frosting with it. So that's what I like to do with those. The Clean Simple Eats protein is when I became an affiliate for them and started posting recipes on my blog. Some people who use the affiliate code will, I'll get a commission, but then they also start sending me free bags once a month. So they come a little faster than I have a chance to use them. But my kids really like the Clean Simple Eats. So they usually come, my kids are adults, they'll come home for the weekend to eat dinner, and they'll go home with a bag or 2 of protein. They're probably sharing with their college roommates, I don't know, but I still have plenty left for me. So with all that said, I think I will whip up a protein shake for today because that sounds really refreshing, even though I'm wearing a sweater. It's actually quite warm today. Every 10 minutes I'm like, I should change, but then I just don't. So I will mix up a shake and share with you what kind in just a sec. I decided to do a protein shake with the cake batter, and I'll just do ice and almond milk so I can keep it high protein, low carb, low calorie. But because I have quite a few calories that I should still be able to eat for the day, I'm gonna do 2, like I'll do a double here. So I'll do 2 scoops of the cake batter. Because I like them really thick, I have 2 scoops of protein powder, but I'm only gonna put 8 to 10 ounces of almond milk. That'll keep it on the thicker side. I don't like it too runny. I do like a lot of volume, but so there's that give and take. And then I'll put ice cubes because I really like the slushy texture and volume of a shake with ice. It is thick, I can tell. Oh yeah, that's like spoon it out kind of thickness. So because it's cake batter, you know I gotta have my whipped cream and sprinkles. I have been buying the 0 sugar Ready Whip. It's not as tasty as whipped cream with real sugar, I'll be honest, but that's okay. Sometimes you don't need to buy the tastiest of them all, because when I have that, I just want to eat the whole can. So this kind of tempers me into just having a little squirt every day. So because this is cake batter, I'll put a little squirt here, a little bit of just a few sprinkles to make it look like cake batter, and a big wide open straw because it is so thick. And there you have it. Afternoon snack, protein for the win. So there's only gonna be 130 calories plus, I'll say 15 more for the whipped cream, 145 calories. The Clean Simple Eats does have 5 grams of carbs per serving. So add that to it, as well as 1 carb from my almond breeze. So 6 carbs, but 21 grams of protein. Super delicious.
Okay, we've made it to dinner time. Dinner I like to keep simple. I usually just check what proteins I have in my fridge and what vegetables I have, and I just eat them both. So I don't overthink it. I don't always get a recipe out. I don't have to Google anything. Today I had some chicken thighs. So I'm gonna actually make enough for my husband and myself, just because I know he his favorite meat is chicken thighs. If I'm making chicken breasts, I don't always make it some for him too, because he thinks they're too dry. But so I just have some thighs on half a cookie sheet, which is perfect. So I can put broccoli in the oven with the chicken next to it and put them in at the same time. So just a little bit of sugar-free barbecue sauce. And if you watched my video last week, this Ray's no sugar added barbecue sauce, only 15 calories for 2 tablespoons. And to me, it tastes exactly the same as their full sugar barbecue sauce. So for me, I'm like, why not? So just some barbecue sauce with chicken. I will put that in. And then I'm just gonna fill this tray with broccoli, drizzle a little bit of olive oil and salt. Actually, maybe cheese, because I do have more calories. I'm gonna add cheese too. That kind of sounds amazing. The best cheese on top of broccoli, in my opinion, Parmesan. Parmesan roasted in an oven is quite delightful. It gets all nice and crispy. How easy was that? That's like 3 minutes, right? So broccoli, chicken, I'm gonna add some corn because we have some leftover corn from last night. There are carbs in corn, but it's not as much as a potato. So I'll just have like a 1/4 cup of that. And perhaps some guacamole on top of the chicken. I think that tastes good. I think that's it. I'll share one more thing about supplements. If you've seen my morning routine video, you know about this, but I drink every day a scoop of creatine, a scoop of glutamine, and a scoop of BCAAs. So I have and I am not brand picky, and you shouldn't be either. With creatine, they're all the same. If it has, most of them have 5 grams of creatine monohydrate per scoop, and this is great for muscle building. L-glutamine, I can't say that the evidence is clear that this is a good thing to take for recovery, but I've been taking it for like 4 years, and I feel like I recover pretty well, so that's good. And then the BCAAs, I do know that they probably are not worth the money, but I just, because my BCAAs are flavored and these are not, I put them all together. I'd show you that. I don't have any right now, so I put a little collagen, flavored collagen instead today, but I prefer the BCAAs. And the collagen I'm using today is another Clean Simple Eats, because as I've told you, they like to send me stuff, and it's pretty good. I don't know that I'm sold on collagen. I kind of like the BCAAs, but I will wrap that up, and then I'll show you my dinner as soon as it comes out of the oven. Oh, I probably will cook it for about 25, 30 minutes. Okay, that was a really quick dinner. It actually only took 20 minutes, but I've got chicken thighs with some avocado guacamole, some broccoli with parmesan and some olive oil and salt, and then a little bit of corn and a little bit of water kefir, grape water kefir. If you want to learn how to make water kefir, I'm gonna post a video on that too, but for now, this is dinner. Anyway, thanks for following along today. I hope that you found some meals that you might want to use in your day or to meet your goals, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be back next week with another video.